What up, Case of Cassinator? Thanks for tuning in. This is the original Ori and the Blind Forest, or the definitive edition of the game. Never played the original, so don't know how it's different. Okay, don't have enough energy to get through there. It'll probably be a while before we do, since I don't have any ability points. Let's see what's down here. Okay, that's a bottomless pit. Neato. So I need to get through those 3 doors using enemies' projectiles against them, I believe. I think that's the idea here. Okay, so that won't be able to get up here. Let's see if we can use one of these projectiles. No, that's too small to get a hold of, seems like. Why wasn't my mic on last stream? Great question. Sometimes I just don't really feel like it. Right now I felt a little bit more like talking. Might help me get through this more quickly anyway. Nice, okay. So it doesn't have to be an enemy projectile, it can just be the enemy itself, seems like. Okay, but when they're attached to the wall, it doesn't seem to move them. Okay, so this one, it doesn't seem like we'll be able to break. Maybe we're supposed to break the one on our way back. So let me get over here and just fucking die again there. I'll try to get over there and make another save point. Alert should make things quite a bit less frustrating when we die in just a moment. How am I doing? Thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty alright. Woke up, took a shower. It's a nice day. Don't have too much to do. No urgent obligations. Thought I'd get a little further in Ori and the Blind Forest. The stream title. This supposedly chill forest turns out to actually be hell. More than actual fictional hell that we went through in Hades. Okay, I need one more for that. So that only leaves one other, what do you call it? Gate thing that we can try breaking that I haven't tried throwing any enemies at. How are you doing, Case of Cassinator? Hope it's well. And if it's not well, you know, hopefully it will be soon. Can I get over, yeah, maybe I can just shoot him into there. No, that one's a little too heavy. Well, shoot. I need to get some more air here. Oh shit. I had it there. Close. Hell yeah. Oh well. We can't get up there right now anyway. So you started playing a game called Learn to Fly 3? Interesting, I've never heard of that. Kinda sounds like an indie version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you are actually learning to fly. Is it possible to get up here? Yeah, there's no way to get up there right now, I think. Rip. Caught one of his fireballs. No, it isn't really like that. Oh, cool. If you can think of any closest comparisons to draw, let me know. Now I'm imagining like Burnout, but with planes. Alright, we're gonna let Ori hang out for a moment by his deadly spikes while I find a new YouTube video to listen to. The Majority Report goes live in about 4 to 5 minutes. I'll wait on that. The story is that your penguin builds a rocket to fly to the moon. Dude, you just sold me on that. I kinda wanna stream it now. But it's a pretty nice game, that's good. It doesn't sound like a full AAA $60 thing, but I would love to be proven wrong about that. So is it more about like the mechanics of flying itself, or more about like the management of building the rocket? What kind of angle does the Penguin space program kind of take with this? Ow. Ori is fucking adorable. Ow. There is that Rivals of Aether Smash Brothers-like game that has Ori and Shovel Knight in it. I own it, but haven't played it yet. Seems to be hard to find people online for that game. Oh, whoopsie. I will put 2% more thought into that next time I get there. Oh, it's free on Steam? Fantastic. I'll look it up then for sure. Most likely add it to my account. Let's go here to save. Then there might be something over to the right there, but I want to get these, I guess we can see what's over here. Most likely won't hurt me. Oh no, that's a thing that I guess I need to interact with later. Whoops. Oh, neat. RIP. That's very unfortunate placement for me. So have you played either of the Ori games? Case of Kazanator? I remember when this game came out on Xbox One. It's supposed to be cool because it was like so different from other exclusives Xbox had at the time. And then that came out and I never played it. Shit. Until it was recently on sale on Steam, the entire collection. Or passed after its supposed Xbox One exclusivity. There we go. You played one Ori game? Cool. It was probably either this one or Will of the Wisps, on account of those being the only two Ori games I'm familiar with. Let's take this big rock with me, see where it takes us. Does it break that? No, but I can break that. It was Will of the Wisps? Oh, cool. It's probably this game, but even better. This game seemed to get like 8s and 9s out of 10 when it came out, and then Will of the Wisps seemed to get like 9s and 10s, so... Oh, here we are again. This is convenient. Need to get that over there. Then we can push it like so. Ori's got some good pushing upper body strength, it would seem. Okay, well I wouldn't consider this particular patch of stuff unsafe, but sure. I'm not sure how that really helps me out. And I can't get the boulder, couldn't get the boulder to stay up on top of that one. And oh wait, yeah, I could. If I just put that in the air chute thing. This is a puzzle solving in real time. Alright, it's a work in progress. Alright, good enough for me. What does this do? Only one way to find out. Nice. Oh, okay. Well, I'll know that's coming this time. Oh yeah, down here. Alright, nice. Making progress. I don't consider this an unsafe zone, but alright. Let's go up here. Is this an unsafe zone? Nope. Cool. Making progress. We gotta get up the brainstem of the blind forest, it would seem. Let's go to the right, do some light gliding platforming, like that. See, just like that. Fun fact, I'm a really good platformer. Ooh, oh yeah. It's downright sexy. Alright, let's save that. And we're gonna go left this time. Anything up here? Nice. That did look a bit like a secret passage to me. See, that's why I wanted the opportunity to do that a second time. Alright, feels, a little bit janky there that I only have the one life cell, so I die on my first hit. But you know what? I'm not good at platforming for nothing. I'm good at platforming because I've wasted my life on them. And I just got good at them through osmosis every time. Alright, first try. See if they should make this game a little more difficult, I mean, I get that it's supposed to be an all-ages sort of mainstream appeal game, but they really need to make sure the adults also feel just a little bit challenged. The best games make me feel mistily challenged, if you know what I mean. Open sesame. That's what we say in the Blind Forest. Everywhere else copied it. Looks like there's a fountain over here. Oh, a tree. Nice. I think these are the trees that give me new powers. Yeah, that'll give me a new power thing. I like the LOL message. I'm just going to assume that that's a general reply to all of the hilarious jokes and comments I make. I have learned charge jump. Neat. Ooh, neat. I go supersonic. I don't have the hang of that large wall jump thing. Because you still have to press W, it seems. Even though... yeah, you have to hold W while holding A and D. Well, hopefully I won't have to use that ability in that way in any, like, those escape events or whatever. Yeah, it just doesn't charge up when you only hold A or D. Yeah, hopefully I'll only need the regular version of the charge jump, because I can't seem to get the wall one to work. I'll need to rely on my general mastery of every single other game mechanic. Ow. At least I'll know that's there for next time. I like how this isn't an unsafe zone, but apparently another place was pretty unsafe. It's a very conveniently placed fountain. So close to the brainstem and then the brain of Sorrow Pass. There has been a lot of sorrow going around here. I'm pretty sure you have to use the charged wall jump to get your way through there. But I still don't know how to, wall. Have I ever 100%ed a game? I think some of them. I remember back when Batman Arkham Knight came out, I got the Platinum Trophy for that on PlayStation. It's hard for me to think of examples of games other than that I've like definitively 100%ed, because most games have like, if they're worth saying that they're 100%ed, they have some kind of like banal collection thing or whatever that one really likes to do. Okay, so it has to be a wall that we can stay still on? Then it has to kind of be like that? Sure. Okay, kinda get it now. Even though that doesn't really work there. Okay, working out the kinks here. That is pretty hilarious, at least, just to see Ori rocketing up to his death. Alright, making progress. Ooh, look, the light coming through the fog, pretty neat. We got some stubborn greenery here, you know, life finding a way. This game really is beautiful. It makes me look forward to the look of Will-O-the-Wisps. I think that this is a pretty overused term in a lot of art, like an art direction analysis, but this game... Oh, should probably go down first. See if I can open that. Should probably save first. But this game really does have like a psychedelic feel to it. Like many of the parts. Both the colors, the lights, but also, maybe more importantly, the way things kind of feel and move with each other. It feels very trippy. Like almost a genuine psychedelic experience. Pretty cool. There's been very few pieces of media that, I guess... Oh, I can break that. I just assumed that I wouldn't have been able to. Neat. There's very few pieces of media that genuinely evoke, I think, the feeling of psychedelics. Or I just think of LSD, but anything really. There was this one Spider-Man comic I read that really did feel like LSD, both in the art and the writing. It was evocative of how things look and feel while you trip. So much so it made me remember like a nauseous feeling that I got. Ooh, this looks beautiful. This is the end of Sorrow Pass. When you've passed all the sorrow, you get to heaven, apparently, with Mount Doom in the background. I forget the name of that Spider-Man comic. It was a short story within like an issue that was a collection of short stories. You know, like it was maybe that and 3 other collections. Or not collections, stories made up that collection of issues. Oh, this crystal is going to... We're going to interact with it and it's going to cause some shit to blow up. It might be that volcano. We should probably get a geologist to look at this before we go make that, do that. Hey, Mount Horo. Got an achievement for that. Am I going inside the volcano now? The dude is like, bro, I was so happy finally being dead. Why did you have to drag me back to the world of the living? This is the place that killed me before. See, look at him. He looks so fatigued with the mortal coil. It's like, oh shit, now I have to move my body through a physical plane of existence again. You know, they say there's no time to lose, but I bet that I could stand here now for infinity time. And that volcano would not explode until I prompted it myself. Yeah, this is pretty neat. Very cathartic too. Ouch. To get to the edge of this. Let's jump off this side, see where it gets us. Okay, that is a pretty badass way to die. That is pretty ideal, honestly. Ow. Alright. Zeus does not want us to go left or right. And who am I to defy a god? Let me just go back through hell here. We can go all the way down there. Get back to this main junction. Right. Oh no, we'll just teleport from fountain to fountain. That'll cut down on like half the journey. Ow. Ow. The timing of these things is very inconvenient. Alright, making progress. Ooh, that does look like a secret passage. Let me see its secrets. Oh, rip. Alright, let's hit up the secret passage again. Oh, right, yep, wrong way. Just needed to keep falling down vertically. Those are very sensitive thorns right there. And a forest full of sensitive thorns. Those might just be the most sensitive. Alright, finally. This game is all about very narrow, specific corridors branching into big, open spaces. And there's the worst side of that mountain. it would be faster for me to go to this fountain right here. Let me know if you prefer me to keep doing this or to go switch games. I think I could do a little bit more of this or something else at this point. Go ahead and save my game here so I don't have to warp again. Let's take a look at the map. I wonder if it was possible for me to have gotten that ability point when I came through here last time. I don't remember. I'll just assume it wasn't. Yeah, I'll just go left, go through that small area right there. I need to go change out my laundry real quick. I will leave all my wonderful viewers and Ori to chill with each other here for just a minute or two. Alright. Just got back. Got a bathrobe for myself, so I'm much more warm and comfy now. Let's take a break from Ori for now. We'll see about finding another game to play. Feel free to suggest anything. Should just take me a moment of looking here. Actually, you have no suggestions, so that's totally fine. You can be as passive of a fan of mine as you like. I can make all the decisions, correct or incorrect. Let's try some Hades, I think. Sounds pretty fun. Alright, here we go. The good thing about Hades is it can be as short burst of a game or as long of a time sink as you want it to be. Hades is one of the few games I would say is like truly innovative when it comes to just simple game design, how the roguelike elements, the moment-to-moment fundamental gameplay loop, the way the narrative is both like structurally laid out but also performed moment to moment. It all comes together to make an amazing game. Definitely my game of the year for when it came out. Forget if it was 2019 or 2020. If you haven't played Hades, super recommend it. It's an amazing game. It gives you like the full AAA experience in like a $20 indie game. And by like full AAA experience, I mean the satisfyingness of both like the story and the gameplay. They're as deep and rewarding as any $60 blockbuster game. You know, PlayStation is they recently launched a label for their PC games. They're gonna release God of War on PC, which I'm really looking forward to, and I hope that they release The Last of Us 2 on PC. I would love to play that. I've already played God of War on PlayStation 4, but never got Last of Us 2 on console. It doesn't really interest me too much as far as like if I have to play it on console, but for PC I would love to play that game. You thought it was 2021? The year Hades released? I'm guessing that's a reference to? I don't know. It could honestly be earlier 2021. I know that it was in early access for a long time, before it got to 1.0, like for a couple years at least. But I didn't play it until it was 1.0. It didn't seem to get a lot of press until then.
Good, come on in.
The bow is not my best weapon, by the way.
Let's go, Coronaut.
I'm going to refill my wine. I'm polishing off some Costco boxed wine here while I stream my games. Then I'll just go back to exclusively vaping THC. In the meantime, if you have any preference for the kinds of chamber rewards you would like me to pursue, like here if you want me to go for more currency or health. If you have a preference, let me know. Oh, that's kind of nice after a few moments of idling. The game takes away its HUD and lets you just kind of look at it. I thought it only did that at the start of areas where you could kind of like get a good view on the whole thing. I'm not sure how much you know about this game, so I may be preaching to the choir, or you may have no idea what I'm talking about, or somewhere in between. You don't know anything about the game? Ooh, that's even better. You can experience the second half of it for the first time with me. I say second half because there's 4 main areas in the game you have to fight through. Elysium is the third one. It goes Tartarus, Asphodel, Elysium, and then I think it's called like the Temple of the Styx at the surface or whatever. That's like where Hades is, but it's like the gateway to hell. So it's like technically the surface. The general idea is you're constantly going up, like you start from hell at like its deepest point where just people reside, I guess. And each time you're fighting your way out of hell.
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
My favorite weapon to use, I think, is either the Stygian Blade, which is just the sword. It's this weapon you start out with, actually. Probably the easiest, but I like it. I like the vibe of the sword. Or it's not worth doing that tough trial. Or the Adamant Rail, which is like the gun weapon in this game. And supposedly, if I'm interpreting the flavor text and the spoken dialogue about the weapon, it is actually like the most powerful weapon in the game if you know how to use it correctly. It's supposed to have the highest skill ceiling. So that's pretty neat. Not really sure where the bow and arrow fits into the meta, but I hate it.
I'm rich.
It's you. You have returned into my chamber. I trust you are familiar now with what this means.
This is Asterius. He is one half of the fighting duo that constitutes the ending boss battle of this area, Elysium. Sometimes he shows up on his own to fight us, and when we beat him, you'll notice when we re-encounter him at the end, he'll start with slightly reduced health, which is pretty neat.
It means I've challenged you to a battle of strength and glory because
He's a
I think
very
that's all there
chill
is to do for
bull man,
somebody
actually.
of those such as yourself.
It is his partner, Theseus. He sucks. Asterius is very cool. We like Asterius. We bond in hell by killing each other over and over again.
That is correct. Prepare. Really? You're quick.
Yeah, whenever he does that attack, you just kinda gotta stay away from him, I think.
I yield.
Got him again. Olympus, I accept this message.
So I hope you liked him, hope he seemed nice to you.
What's for sale? Hey, Than.
I am here. Let's see who's better at this.
This
Cerberus.
is my casual BF, Thanatos. I call him Than and he calls me Zag, it's very sweet.
All in Elysium should know of us by now.
I know, right? Hold on, there's no chance. Bring it.
That's quite enough of that. Be seeing you.
It's been a while since I've lost to Thanatos, I believe. in killing not as many enemies as he does for his chambers. Do I speak multiple languages? Not really. Learned a little bit of Spanish and German in school, but that was about it. How about you? You can, intimidate me by saying things in languages that I don't understand, which is most of them. Oh, this is always pleasant when you get a freebie chamber. Those happen just seldom enough to feel like just when you can't take it anymore, you'll get some relief. Ah, you're German? Cool. Well, there's one language other than English that I hope you speak.
That's Godspeed, all right.
Avert your eyes, fiend, lest the shining bronze work of the Macedonian should strike you blind. We are prepared to face your devilry.
For me, really. I've dismantled your ridiculous chariot before. Even Poseidon knows you're just a blowhard with a fancy ride.
How dare you to invoke my Lord Poseidon's name, and to besmirch our complicated past? No god shall ever favor you as he has favored both Asterius and me.
Actually been working on giving all the gods a lot of gifts, so they probably like me a lot more than they like Theseus, honestly.
Monster, your awesome powers leave much to be desired. You scratch the detail.
I can't.
The roaring of a cloud fills me with strength. The Macedonian destroyed?
He acts surprised, but it happens every time.
Not even as
You're next, Bullman.
See, with the Bullman, it's a friendly rivalry. With Theseus, it's personal because he sucks on a personal level. Asterius is cool. We're just two colleagues having to kill each other because of the different departments we work in. You know, he asks how like half the time, but every time I kill him pretty much the same way.
Thanks for believing in me, my good shade.
And after you meet them enough times, you get this one fan that loves you every time. I don't know if there is a threshold to get more fans. I don't know if I'm stuck with just the one. I've had that exact one fan for a very long time. Haven't gotten any more. It's kind of like a metaphor for streaming, if you will.
Instead of resting here.
To the surface. There.
Goodbye, Elysium. The Temple of Sticks, that's what they call it. Neat. It's not made out of sticks, don't worry. If it is, they're very sturdy sticks. I'm probably not going to accrue enough to get that diamond there. I don't really desperately need it anyways, I may as well just go ahead and buy these boons.
My message comes to you by riverboat this time, young Zagreus. At least that Charon is
Oh, Charon is a ultra hard secret boss battle, by the way.
Always a pleasure, Charon. Which tunnel? Hello? My chambers are a mess.
Yeah, the enemies in this chamber can poison you, and it really, really sucks. Like, it is the worst, most annoying thing ever.
Go clop your hooves in hell.
That's the sound of a fishing opportunity being made available to me. So it is. There's also fishing in this game, if you didn't think there was enough yet.
Come on out.
Now that thing is adorable. That's a face every mother would love.
Here's the fee. Try this way.
Bruh, whatever that message is referencing, I want you to know that I agree. I don't think there's anything left out there to actually buy, so we're really just, yeah, I can get that life bonus.
shot. Has to be the last of this lot. Lady Athena.
I'm pleased to see your father's stubbornness is manifest in you as such determination, Zagreus. My blessing be with you.
Strength of the goddess. I'm back.
Yeah, there's nothing else to really buy there. I'm not gonna get 1,000 gold, so I should really just use all my money that I can in those Well of Karen shops, whatever they're called.
Your dust. No satyrs. Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
Let's see, now that we have the Satyr Sack, we can go fight the final boss. Or we can go through these two doors to get the bonuses at the end and any other bonuses we find along the way. I'll let you decide. Would you rather go tell Dad to fuck himself right now? Or do you want to get a little bit stronger? And then go tell Dad to fuck himself. It's a risk-reward thing, because, you know, you don't really know how hard those chambers exactly are going to be for us. So you could end up losing more health than would make it worth it. But of course, if you're good at the chambers, then you just get the bonuses. And you come out of them more powerful. So I'll let you decide if you want to go through one or both of those doors, or if you would just like to go beat up our dad. Tale as old as literature, the written story maybe. I just noticed this pattern design, the 3-headed dog skeleton for Cerberus. I played this game for like 80 hours. I just now noticed that. Before we go tell Dad to fuck himself, I'm kind of curious to see how quickly I can take one of these series of chambers. Hades is a lot like the game Descenders, the mountain biking game, the procedural mountain biking game. If you're familiar with that, that's also great to stream. Maybe I'll do that afterwards. But it's great in that it can be as much or as little of a time sink as you want, and the moment-to-moment gameplay can also be taken as quickly or as slowly as you want to. Both games just have they're both like procedurally generated roguelikes, and they're very different games, but they both have that awesome quality of any amount of investment in the game is fun and feels meaningful.
Let's see. That one. That's a lot of coin.
Is it a lot of coin though? To me it only looks like 15 coin.
Can't do that. Going back. Time to mess with my weapon.
Alright, sure.
I ought to be ashamed of myself.
Fang-bearing Cerberus directs all three of...
See you, boy.
Alright. Well, here's the big dramatic Mario door to Bowser's Castle. I recommend that you turn your volume up if you're still watching. And if you would like to turn your volume up, I'm not gonna make you, but trust me, you'll want to listen to this part. It's pretty neat. Let me know when you're ready to go beat the fuck out of Dad. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm still watching. Hell yeah. Good to know. As a streamer, as a brave and influential content creator, I value myself based on how many people value me. It's very healthy and sustainable in the long term, anyone will tell you. Alright, let's go out.
Got here as quickly as I could.
Who shall be first to return home this time, do you suppose? Darkness. wasted effort.
Now shit's getting serious. Honestly, Dad was just playing before now he's a little mad.
No more. I'll tolerate no more of this from you.
Oh, stuck.
With your youth comes a certain strength, it seems.
Well,
You,
very human in that way, I guess.
boy.
And that's not nearly as powerful as he can get.
Those for me.
I'll show you when we get back to our house here. Hades has a third possible phase to his boss battle, where his health bar refills a third time and it gets way more
The
difficult.
limitless variety of fauna dwelling on the surface brings to Zagreus no shortage of delight. Though when he makes an effort to communicate with one, its eyes so full of calm intelligence, he learns that bears are not as gentle as they seem.
Oh no! Please, everybody, hold your applause.
So what I mean to say is that I'm sorry, Hypnos. You're my brother, but I haven't always treated you that way. Would you be willing to forgive me?
Oh, come on, Thanatos. Are you kidding me right here? We're like two skeletons in a crypt. You're the best, and you're always looking out for me. Even when you're not around for what can seem like eons at a time.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We each have got important jobs to do. Isn't that right, brother?
Huh, that is right.
Let's make sure Dad knows that I'm stronger than him.
Episode are already underway.
Yeah, that's what I would say too, to my murderer, after I was stabbed many times. Let's give some ambrosia to Achilles.
Think of anybody more
I
deserving of
recently
this news,
reunited him with
so
his
when next
casual
you're off duty
BF,
or whenever
Patroclus,
occasion warrants,
who you can
please
sometimes
enjoy
find
it.
in Elysium. But we didn't see him last time.
I suppose this must be what it's like to be a god, lad. Being shown affection such as this, and getting offerings. Are you quite sure?
Oh, I'm absolutely positive. I would never have been remotely prepared for everything I've had to face if not for all your guidance. And I don't just mean the violent stuff.
Come now, lad. Admittedly, I was quite good at it, but I was nothing other than a killer. I would be wary of all my advice if I were you.
See, that's why you give such good advice right there.
I have to tell you something, lad. When Thanatos returned to seek you out, I was very concerned. Not just for you either.
Thanatos and I do fuck, to be clear. Also Megara and I, we also fuck.
I think so.
And it's like known by not only both Megara and Thanatos that I fuck both of them, but like by the House of Hades as a whole. I just know that Zagreus fucks in general. It's pretty nice. It's very nice to be popular and to matter. Probably why I like this game, part of it.
Oh, on the
nice
contrary.
escapism.
I think I know exactly what you mean. I don't know Thanatos particularly well. It wasn't he who brought me here, you see. And he was always very busy, like your father. But he always struck me as a decent sort.
He is.
Thanatos is here hanging out sometimes, not this time though.
I paid for it, I can mess with it.
So, Zagreus, how's it going with that pact of punishment you signed? You've made some meaningful improvements to the underworld.
I'll fight my way out of this place or earn it. The pact is nothing to me other than a way to keep things lively.
You are delusional. I'll never understand you or your father. Anyway, if you're looking for more punishment, you know where to find me.
I do indeed. Dusa, I was thinking that this batch of ambrosia ought to hold the lounge over for quite a while. Keep things livelier for everyone. And please, take a bottle for yourself, won't you? As a token of my affection.
Oh, you said your affection, huh? Wow. I really like you also, Zagreus. I liked you from the start. You were so different from your father and Miss Nix, I could just tell, but... Wait, what am I saying? I am such a dummy. You're just being friendly with me, right?
I would be more than that if it pleased you. You're very wonderful, and you light up this house. But I would never risk our friendship, so if this is where we draw the boundary, please, just let me know.
Wait. Did you just say I'm wonderful?
I did indeed. And I'm glad to get it off my chest, if you must know. Though, what about you? How do you feel?
I never thought you'd have those kinds of feelings for somebody like me. It's really nice to hear. It makes me feel complete. But,
In this game, you just give everyone liquor until they love you. It's very realistic. I find it very relatable.
I mean, wait. You weren't just being nice to me for all this time because...
Because I want every single snake on your head to suck me off.
What? No, do so. Of course not. I
like to imagine that sound effect was Zagreus's audible reaction to the thought I just verbalized.
If only you could see what's in my heart.
Oh, I was just checking. Don't feel bad, okay? You don't seem capable of hiding what's in your heart. And I mean that in the best possible way. I'm so happy. It's just... all of this is a
Bro, what I like to think, imagine Zagreus really said that, and then that was Deuce's response.
See you soon.
We have updated our thing with Deuce. Ooh, she has a lot of hearts.
Here's what I caught.
This is where we turn in the fish to get usable
Thank
items.
you. What are these shades up to now?
Oh, Cerebus got
Cerberus in the
Employee
spotlight.
of the Month. Not sure how a dog could get that, but it's probably Hades who chooses the employee, and he is pretty partial to Cerebus. Anyone in the garden? No.
Was bound to happen, really.
This is my bedroom area. I think it's completely renovated. If it's not completely renovated, almost completely done. We can look into this thing here to see escapes attempted 87, those slain almost 26,000. Seems like a drop of a drop in the bucket compared to
What's new, Skelly?
what even the Judeo-Christian hell has to offer, let alone a much looser hell like this. The Stygian Blade has the plus 20% darkness and gemstone bonus. This doesn't make us any more effective in combat, the bonus, but it does give us more gemstones and darkness to use in between runs. And the sword is probably my favorite weapon, just because of the vibe and the simplicity of it. I've always been partial to swords, aesthetically speaking. Oh, perfect. See, the extreme measures modifier, that makes each boss battle more difficult, and you saw the more difficult versions of the first, oh no, you weren't here for the first two boss battles, so you saw the more difficult Theseus and Asterius boss battle. But now, with it set to it like this, when we get to Dad again, he will have a third phase. That will be super difficult, but you know what? By that time, we're going to be more than prepared to bash his stupid, condescending paternal faces. It'll be very Star Wars of us. Very Star Warsy, very, very biblical.
Thank the gods.
Telling Dad to fuck himself is a tale as old as the written word, apparently.
Climb on toward the surface.
Follow my voice.
These Chaos Gates, to enter them, you lose a big chunk of health, and then this boon is actually a big nerf, depending on what exactly you get. But then after that, after the nerf expires, you get a really good buff here. Let's see. Oh yeah, each encounter, okay, so each encounter will just be a little longer, but I'll deal plus 57% damage afterwards. And you want to get as many Chaos Boons in Tartarus as you can, because Tartarus is super easy once you get good at the game. And so, like, it doesn't really matter, for example, if encounters are longer here. Most of the time in Tartarus, you can get past the nerfing effects of Chaos Boons without it being a super big deal. And so you want to do that as many times as you can to stack up the positive effects from the Chaos Boons. Let's get some nectar. Now in Erebus, you don't lose any health entering, but you have to beat the encounter without getting hit once in order to get the advertised reward. Otherwise, you just get an onion which restores 1 HP. Nice.
Deft on your feet as ever.
Deft on my feet as ever. See, when you start the game, Dad is super condescending just all the time. But after a few dozen times of handing him his ass, and literally sending him to hell, he becomes not really encouraging or even positively fatherly. But he becomes not quite as actively antagonistic. He develops a begrudging respect for you. My Curse of Chaos should have... Yeah, okay, the curse already expired. Now we have a plus 57% attack damage. Pretty cool.
Let's go, Doomstone. won't you? Lady Demeter, I am forever in your debt for the affection that you've shown to me, and for the power you've bestowed.
The everlasting winter means that nectar's been in rather short supply. That you would think of me for such an offering is duly noted, then. The heat has risen quite considerably there, is that not so? Then if my foster brothers tampered with the temperature, I'll have to cool things off.
Desolation.
Hey, there's a fishing spot. Remind me about that. Don't let me leave this chamber without trying to fish. Ah shit, I took damage. I have a what's called a keepsake. That's not a boon you get during the run. It's something you take into it. It's from Thanatos after getting to fuck him and after we confessed our feelings for each other. It was very nice. He gave me this boon that, let's see. Yep. Each time you get 2% bonus damage, each time you clear an encounter with taking no damage. I've done that 4 times so far, so I get 8% bonus damage, which is not bad, honestly. But again, the idea is that you want to build that up in Tartarus as much as possible because it's significantly easier to go through the Tartarus encounters without taking damage than it is in Asphodel, and in Asphodel it's much easier than in Elysium and so on. I think the Elysium enemies in many ways are actually more difficult than the Temple of Styx enemies. But it's kind of a different thing when you get to the Temple of Styx because they have the poison effect and the way the chambers themselves are laid out. It's kind of just a different sort of game. Rip. Lost the opportunity to get that bonus damage.
Power of Olympus.
Ow. That doesn't feel quite fair.
I'm going to introduce some of my loyal subjects. Back to the lowest depths with them.
Now to collect. A centaur heart.
Like I said, the gimme rooms happen just often enough to make you think that they don't exist.
That's better.
Very refreshing. Still at 8%. Let's aim for a clean 10% here. Nice.
One for the stash.
Oh, we get to meet Sisyphus here.
Hello.
We've recently helped out Sisyphus actually. We got Thanatos and the Furies, one of them being Megara, to stop whipping him so much. If it sounds kinky, it apparently wasn't. It just caused him a great deal of pain. But Sisyphus is so mad with Stockholm Syndrome that he's totally acclimated to pushing his boulder around anyway, so he doesn't even want to leave. So we just got him beaten slightly less often.
Perhaps someday we'll have a chance to share some between us.
Oh yeah, he calls the boulder Boldy. He is completely lost his mind, but he's very sweet. We like him.
Megara and Thanatos. I know you're not exactly on the best of terms with either one of them, but they're both close to me. You won't hold it against me, sir, will you?
Look, Prince, it's not for me to judge you or your friends. The Fury Sisters, Master Thanatos, we got off on the wrong foot, you could say. My fault entirely. I'd sooner make sure that our correspondence here doesn't make those relationships more difficult.
Don't even say that, sir. I think Meg and Than know me better than that by now. Well, thanks for understanding, as always.
Certainly, Highness. And who knows? Perhaps as you spend more time together, some of your finer qualities will rub off on those two. Then here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Take care of them.
These hammers tend to be really good. You want to get the hammers whenever you see them. Oh, that's the scroll there. That means you want to get that. That contributes to a prophecy.
There we go.
Yeah, that means fulfill the prophecy. That's what's on my desk in my bedroom. You saw me claim the rewards from fulfilling that one prophecy. Prophecies are basically quests that if you do certain things every time, you get rewards. Let's go fight the Fury Sisters. Randomly it'll be either Megara, Tisiphone, or Alecto leading them. Oh, that's Alecto.
Keep you waiting, ladies.
Alecto has a certain unique charm to her. She is very into that sadism stuff. It's kind of fun. Megara is the one I fuck, and Tisiphone is kind of a mindless murder machine. Whereas Alecto, you could call her a mindful murder machine. She knows what she does and she enjoys it.
She's getting mad.
I love the effect there, the visual flourish of the butterflies flying up after you kill the Furies. When you kill Alecto, as you saw, it's red. When it's Tisiphone, it's green, and when it's Megara, it is, this has to be different. This boss arena looked entirely different when I previously fought the Furies. They have to be referencing these aesthetic improvements when they say I've improved the underworld, but I don't recall ever buying those, whatever. Anyways, Megara's visual flourish is blue after you beat her.
Alecto failed.
Yeah, she usually does.
Don't mind me, Father. That's enough Tartarus.
Alright. Shout out for Bowser's Castle, get hype. Also known as Asphodel. Oh nice, just enough heat on the heat gauge to get into this Erebus gate. Let's see what the worst dad has for us. So I have returned. This is gonna be difficult, let's see. Wow, super easy. Fuck you, Dad.
Looted all of them.
How's that?
Another go up to the surface, boss? I might suggest you be very quick about it, and might give you this.
Is there a third exit? Nope. You never know if you'll get 1, 2, or 3 options for the next chamber.
Get me out of here. Whichever guard I don't pick won't be pleased.
How thoughtful, Zagreus.
I am accustomed to such disrespect from all those blasted mortals, Zagreus. But you...
Forgive me, Demeter. Fact war is
Next time, young Zagreus, perhaps I'll take every last bit of warmth you've left down there.
That beats the heat.
Dionysius, or Dionysus, however you pronounce his name. If there was one Greek god that I relate to, it's probably the one that just likes getting fucked up all the time.
Witch's circle.
You're in good with Thanatos, isn't that right? A real broody sort. Sometimes I think maybe I ought to just invite him to a feast, but then what if he cools the whole thing down, makes everybody kind of you know?
I have hardly ever related to more dialogue in this game than that one. Wow, that's a very good boon. Sometimes you get lucky with these boons that the game randomly offers you. Hope you were still enjoying the ride so far.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
Are we almost done?
Trespasser! Enough!
Mine. Sure. Come meet my blade. please.
Sounded like a fishing spot just opened up. Here we are. Sorry you need to go. Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your night. I will catch you later, my man. Case of Kazanator.
Got it. A fine catch.
Hey, gimme room. Nice.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
Oh, we're already at the boss battle? I expected a few more encounters, honestly. I don't know. Time to fight Lerny.
Why, hello, Lenny. What have you been up to since I last destroyed your multitude of heads? There.
That took less time than a lot of other regular chambers, honestly.
Hydra heads were never meant to fly. By my birthright.
The Hydra fell to you again, did it?
Onward then. Let's slay some heroes then. Time to tune up this sword. That's a blade. Of the gods. this. Get dead. Never enough. How many now?
Here's for Patroclus and maybe Achilles. I bet Achilles came back to see Patroclus this time.
We've a guest.
Yeah, here we are.
Well, if it isn't the ward of Achilles, come to visit us. I don't know how I can ever repay you, stranger. I'm quite sure that it isn't possible.
I reached more or less the same conclusion, pal.
How about you just keep offering me those premium goods you have no interest in when I pass through, and we can call it even, sir?
That I had plans to do regardless, though if you should think of something else at any point, please do let either of us know. Certainly.
challenger. I shall never yield the title. Monster, you have no bearing and no grace or courage.
See you.
I'll make you pay for this. Olympians, I call upon your aid. Watch yourself, my friend.
You're next, big man. Hope you enjoyed the show out in the stands. We got them, my good Shade.
So close to the surface already.
I'm almost to the top. Should stock up for the road ahead. But this, if I win this round, fish,